Welcome to Tammy's Maths. It's miscellaneous, base, probability. A beautiful question, wonderful question, a lovely question. You're going to sing and dance after you work it. A lovely, lovely, lovely question. So be prepared to enjoy it, okay, and learn it. Learning is an enjoyment. You know that? Then life will be wonderful. A writes a letter to B and does not get the answer. Assuming that one letter in M is lost through the post, show that the chance that B received the letter is M minus 1 by 2M minus 1, it being considered certain that B would have answered if he had received it. A writes a letter to B. Say I may say, one of the viewers is B. I think I told you these are all old questions, and what you find letter writing, those sort of things which actually makes the subject wonderful to you and it goes deep into you, you master it. I always use the word master it, I never say learn it. I am A. One of the viewers is B. Let me say that. I write A. I write a letter to B. And I don't get the reply. I have not got the reply. That's the main action. A has not got the reply, does not get the reply. He writes letter to whom? To B. What are the possibilities you think? My letter would have reached B. B would have replied. But when it's coming through the post, you would have got lost. Or else, my letter wouldn't have reached B at all. That is, my letter itself would have been lost in the post. What is the probability that? So B would have answered it if he had received the letter. What he says, it being considered certain that B would have answered if he had considered that. You are asking what? The post show that the chance that B received the letter. I don't get the reply. A is not getting the reply. B received a letter and I don't get the reply. Me not getting the reply has happened. That's the main action in base. You identify the main action with a very sharp mind. It is just a 1 minute job. I don't get reply. I am A. I have written a letter to one of the viewers who is B. So I don't get reply. A does not get reply. No reply. No reply. Because of A reaching B. A means I mean to say A letter reaching B. Or because of A not reaching B. A means I mean to say is letter. A not reaching B. Now you may have a feeling, even if A letters reaches B, that B is a very lazy fellow and he doesn't reply. You may have lot of feelings like that. That's the reason he has given it being considered certain that, certain that B would have answered if he had received it. Fine. Now, when you post the letter, the probability of it getting lost in the postage is 1 by M. Why? He says one letter in every M letter is lost. So the probability that it will be lost. Probability that it will be lost. A's letter is reaching B. A's letter is not reaching B. Probability to be lost. A's letter is not reaching B is 1 by M. When A's letter itself has not reached B, he won't even know that A has written a letter to him. Then how will he reply? He not writing back is certain it's 1. A's letter has reached B. What's the probability to reach? A minus 1 by m. How do you get it? Letter not reaching is 1 by m. So letter reaching will be 1 minus 1 by m. This is A's letter has reached B. B has replied, but his letter does not come to A. So it is lost in the post. So what is the probability of the main action? What is the probability of the main action? Probability of the main action will be denominator, total probability, what is he asking you? What is the probability A's letter has reached B? This should have happened because of A's letter reaching B. Calculate this, you will get whatever he has asked. Let's see what we get. One n gets cancelled. So it is m minus 1, take LCM, plus m by m. So again this gets cancelled. So m minus 1, m plus m 2n minus 1. So this is what he has asked you. Such a lovely, interesting question, old-fashioned question, because this letter writing and all is actually old-fashioned, and that makes you learn the subject. So practice this. I'll meet you in the next video with more questions. Till then, have a wonderful learning.